What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 6 of our Pokémon HeartGold Generations walkthrough. In the previous episode, we battled Gym Leader Whitney and earned our next gym badge. Her Miltank was really tough. We also finished off exploring Goldenrod City for now, and we've just reached the next route. Here we have met a little cameraman that can take a picture of you and your Pokemon team. You can even download the image, which is really cool. There are a bunch of tough trainers to take on, so we are getting our team leveled up, and hopefully we can reach the next town, which is Ecruteak City. We're going to challenge every single trainer on this route. And here our Froakie has just leveled up and evolved. It's just evolved into a Frogadier, so that's going to help us a ton moving forward. I can't wait for our Frogadier to evolve into a Greninja. I don't know if you guys have seen the news about the new Mega Evolutions. There's a new Mega Greninja, Mega Chesnaught, and Mega Delphox. Which of the new Mega Pokemon is your favorite? There have been a few other Megas also revealed, such as Victreebel and a couple others. Some of them are pretty interesting looking. But we've just found a little secret TM hidden here on the other side of the fence. And we've also taken on the trainer there. But now that we've defeated all the trainers along the route, we can try and make our way to the next route. Here there's actually a Pokeathlon dome where you can participate in different types of athletics with your Pokemon. However, we're not going to show that in today's episode. That's going to be a complete separate episode on its own. We have just entered the national park though, and when you come and talk to that girl on the bench with her Persian, she will give you a Quick Claw item, which is a super valuable item in this game. It will allow your Pokemon to attack first a lot more often, so that can really change how a battle will play out. But there are a couple trainers here to battle in and around the park. We are trying to go behind the fence where we have just picked up a Soothbell. We want to see if there are any other items hiding here behind the fence. There was an area to use Rock Climb up there, but we don't have Rock Climb yet. We've also just found TM28, which is Dig. So some cool items to be found here. And in the grassy areas, you can find some amazing Pokemon. I did notice that you can find all of the fossil type Pokemon here. So if you are into any of the fossil types, keep searching the area and you will find a whole bunch of cool Pokemon. We'll just show you a couple that we did encounter along the way here. Kabuto is a big fan favorite. We encountered Tyrant and Laleep, and that's just a few of the many. So if you are interested in any of those, spend some time there and find yourself some epic fossil type Pokemon. I think we are going to add Tyrant to our team for now, and we'll see how it performs. In this little grassy area north of that trainer we just defeated, you can find Salazzle there, which can be valuable. It's a fire and poison type Pokemon. But before we can head to the next route, there was a Sudowoodo blocking the path. So we needed to get some kind of water thing to spray on it. And that reminded me, in Goldenrod City, there's a flower shop right next to the gym. So we make our way back here and chat to the lady, and she will actually give us a squirt bottle so we can go and squirt the Sudowoodo, and hopefully it will move out the way and then we can enter the new route. Like I said, in that little patch of grass just to the left of where Sudowoodo is, you can find a Salandit there, so I do want to try and catch one. If you catch a female, it can evolve into a Salazzle, the male can't. But we've reached the Sudowoodo and we squirted it with our squirt bottle, and now it's ready to battle, so we are going to try and catch it if we don't knock it out. We hit it with one attack and we leave its HP in the red zone. That's going to be perfect for us. We throw out a great ball and we have done it. We have caught Sudowoodo and added it to the PC. And we've also unlocked a new route, which is even more important. We chat to the woman and she gives us a berry pot so we can start storing some berries now. And she wanders off. She said she's going back. We're going to head off to Ecruteak. We pick up TM52, which is Focus Blast. And now, before we forget, before we get to Ecruteak, there was actually a little side quest that we needed to complete. In the previous episode, one of the guys, the officers, gave us a sparrow with a letter. He told us that we must go and deliver the Pokemon and the letter to one of his friends. So we're going to backtrack quickly to the route that he told us his friend is on. I believe the route is this route ahead, Route 31. So we're going to chat to a few people and try and find this friend of his. I think it's this guy in the pink shirt next to the big bush there. We chat to him and we give him the letter with the sparrow, and he's really grateful for the mail. And in return, he gives us TM44, and then he dozes off back to sleep. But at least we've got that little side quest out the way. It wasn't too far for us to divert. But now that that's done, we can go back to where we were and try keep heading north. Hopefully Ecruteak is not too far. So let's see, we have reached Route 37 now. There are a couple tag team battles to do, so we can train up any new Pokemon that we have caught or added to our team. And you can pick up 3 apricorns here. They're all different colors, and you can use those to be converted into Pokeballs, so it is worthwhile catching and picking those up. After picking up all the apricorns and battling all the trainers, we have finally reached the end of the route and the entrance to Ecruteak. We're going to heal up our team and chat to everyone in the Pokemon Center. And it looks like we've just bumped into Bill. He is responsible for the storage system. So we just had a quick little introduction and met him. But now we heal up our team. We can swap up our team a little bit and chat to everyone in here and then get exploring. We'll go see what Ecruteak has in store for us. I know they are famous for the kimono girls, so we'll see if we can battle them. We're going to pop into the Pokemart and see if there's any new items for us to buy. And our mother has also left us quite a few packages that we haven't been picking up. So we pick up 4 or 5 packages. We do need to stock up on a few great balls and potions and things. And you can actually buy a focus sash from this Pokemart, which is super valuable. That can be a game changer in battle. So we're definitely going to buy 2 or 3 focus sashes. We'll equip 1 or 2 to our Pokemon. With Focus Sash, if your Pokemon has full HP, it won't get knocked out in one shot. It will be left with 1 HP, so it will give you another turn essentially. But your Pokemon must be at full HP in order for it to work. But it's a great item if you're not sure who you're battling against. If someone has a type advantage and they battle you and hit you with a super effective move, at least you're not going to get one-shotted and knocked out. You're at least going to get an extra turn, so you can either attack or swap in a different Pokemon. We try and enter the gym in Ecruteak, but it looks like we aren't allowed to just yet. The gym leader Morty is not in, so we're going to have to go and find him. I believe he's at the Burn Tower. Now we enter the Sprout Tower, but there is a guy blocking the way, so we aren't able to proceed further. I think if you go up there, you might be able to find the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh, which is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon of all time. I would love to hear from you guys. What are your 3 favorite legendary Pokemon? Mine are definitely Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and probably Solgaleo. I've always loved those 3 legendaries. Celebi is another one that I really like. So leave us a comment down below with your 3 favorite legendary Pokemon. That will be cool to see what everyone likes. But now we enter this little theater where the kimono girls perform, and it looks like Team Rocket is here trying to take over it. So we're going to try and battle this grunt and kick him out. Hopefully after defeating him, he will leave the kimono girls alone. And he's not that difficult at all. We defeated him pretty easily. So he's leaving, and it looks like we have saved the day. We chat to the kimono girl, but she's not all that thankful. But another guy in the audience gives us HMO 3, which is Surf. That's a valuable item, so at least we've got that out the way. Hopefully when we defeat the next gym leader, we will be able to use Surf and explore the seas. But that's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.